Hello, I'm John von Miller for Now That's Media, and this is a reaction to what happened earlier this week between Bette Midler, Joe Manchin, and Governor Jim Justice in West Virginia. This is my own personal commentary as a reporter, journalist, and independent media contributor. And I didn't immediately react to this when it happened and the story broke on Monday, Tuesday, whenever the tweet was put out. And I'm glad Bette Midler changed her opinion on West Virginia because, like Governor Jim Justice said, it's just unfair. I was born and I have stayed in West Virginia. I call it home, but I'd also like to maybe sometime leave it because there's a lot of people who say, well, West Virginia is the best place to live, and also it's the worst place to live. One of the best examples I can give you is there's a chain of restaurants called A&W, and they've come through the area a few times between back in the early 50s, 60s, 70s, and they came back through in the late 90s, 2000s, and they don't last here because it's just another burger place. Part of the issue is all they want to serve us here in West Virginia is burgers. West Virginia doesn't have a lot of variety, say like a bigger city. And I'm not putting that down, but what I am attempting to point out with this commentary is our values, our morals. When we pick a hill to die on, we pick a hill to die on. And that's without judging what Governor Joe Manchin has done this past week to cause an uproar in Washington, D.C. And maybe it's good that someone is finally causing an uproar in Washington, D.C. because if the old saying is actions always speak louder than words. He could have been in a meeting with President Biden and said, yeah, I'm going to vote for it, and then changed his mind, which we all have the right and power to do. Every one of us. We can say something and do something totally different. Yeah, it's hypocritical and contradictory of what makes you a person, but that's how we are. That's how people are. Human nature. So if you're going to jump on the bandwagon on one side or other, I say make up your own mind and figure out kind of the deal of how you would go about it if you were in Mr. Manchin's shoes and Senator Joe Manchin's shoes. When apparently, if someone maybe more in the know than I am says that this bill isn't good for America, and someone is like, oh, let's just pass it, maybe someone should say something. Maybe someone should stand up. And the old saying is, you may be the only person standing between the majority group and the minority group. So, with that being said, for Now That's Media. That's my reaction and take to everything. I hope that we're able to make better choices and decisions in the future, and also not put just an errant or outrageous opinion out there on what happens. Think smarter, be smarter, act smarter, people. I love you all, and I hope you've enjoyed this Now That's Media reaction and report. Thank you. Take care and stay blessed out there.